Thanks for keeping it on our home show. Summer is here and your garden is calling, but it's asking for more than just water. Justin Calderon is live with John Bloodsworth and finding out about all the TLC you need to be the envy of your neighborhood. Justin, I want all the advice.
Hey, good morning, Kristen, and I'm here to provide it for you with John Bloodsworth. John, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Hey, John, we're in the middle of this Texas heat, which can be brutal on a lot of plants, but also you're offering some advice to people who have like a lot of shaded areas in their yards and maybe some small patios like I do.
Yes.
There's still hope for you to have some color this summer.
There is. You know, we think Texas, South Texas, everything's out in the sun, and there's a lot of things, beautiful things that grow in the full sun. But many of us have very shady areas in our homes or on our patios.
Absolutely.
And we want a little color and we want a little greenery. So I'm going to show you some plants today that are great, as you said, that you can make it in the shade with.
Absolutely. And walk me through this plant right here, this lovely plant.
This is a bird's nest fern. Now, ferns generally are great in the shade. This one in particular doesn't like a whole lot of sun. It's a little bit of morning light that we just got right now. It'll take about an hour or so of that, and then it's sort of done. But yeah, it loves the shade.
And what other plants do you have for us today?
Let's look at caladiums. Are awesome too. Caladiums are great in big patches of them. Lots and lots of caladiums in big groups are wonderful.
Oh no, we're getting splashed with some sprinklers right now, buddy. Hey, we're sacrificing for TV.
We will
right
sacrifice. Here's some more caladiums, you know, too. That they're coming all different colors, from these kind of deep reds to pinks to these colors as well.
And John, would you say typically the plants that are more in the shade, do they tend to take less water or need less water than someone in the sun?
That's a really good point. The shade plants will take a little less water because those are in the sun, especially in pots. They will, scorch out every day. However, if they're in the shade, they're a little bit more tolerant.
And John, any more that you want to offer up our audience?
Yeah, let's
right
take a look over here.
There's such beautiful plants over here.
Again, maiden's hair fern, great for lots and lots of shade. This is even a wonderful plant if you have a fountain in your yard. This will actually grow out of rocks in a waterfall, things like that. Spathiphyllum, or closet plant, this will grow anywhere, anytime. Polka dot plant is wonderful for a lot of that burst of color that you want, but you don't have a lot of sun area. Also, these down here are great for some begonias.
Oh, beautiful,
wonderful.
Right there.
Now, you got to be careful because there's two types, or probably several types, but there's a Tex Tuff begonia that grows out in the full sun, and there's other begonias that like the shade. So when you're at your garden or nursery, make sure you're getting the shade-loving ones.
And John, heaven forbid, maybe something you notice your plant's getting kind of green or yellow. Is there kind of remedies that you can kind of do to troubleshoot your plant to see what's wrong with it before it's too far gone?
Yeah, well, let's look over here at these ivies.
Oh, pardon me.
No, all right. Ivies will turn yellow. If they're getting too much water, they'll turn yellow, so they'll tell you. Also, if they're like this is one that's just not doing too well right there, but also if you're not giving enough water, they'll start to crisp up. And like this was probably at a time when it didn't get enough water and it started getting them a little crispy again. So they'll either kind of crisp up or they'll turn yellow if they're getting too much water. Now, so that's a good indicator on your plants. Again, here's another great group. All kinds of ivies are good, bromeliads, even, I'll take you back over here.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Even a great plant that's good for, and right back here you can look at it, is these Japanese maples. The Japanese maples are excellent plants to grow under shady trees.
And John, it's an art form, so there's a lot of trial and error. So you got to find out what works best for your plant.
You do. And again, these are just some ideas that will help you with your shady plants. Think ivies, think ferns, and then think things that are color. Again, ask your gardener, what's something I can get some good color out of, but it's going to be in the shade.
And John, and if folks want to find more information from you, where can they check you out at?
I've got an Instagram site, Little Cabin in the Heights, and they can see some pictures and kind of ideas there.
Oh, well, John, I appreciate your time, and we've learned so much. And Kristen, I'm going to use everything that I've learned to make a nice garden on my patio. Just you wait.
Yeah, Justin, it's hard not to have a green thumb when John Bloodsworth's around. Thanks, Justin.